Here's a fine-looking ad. The result of a lot of work on the part of the agency and the advertiser. Who is that good-looking guy? Anyway, the ad's done, and now it's off to the paper with a click of the mouse. But wait, here's where the clock begins ticking, because what you see on your screen isn't always what prints in the paper. If the settings on your original file don't match the paper specs, the ad that looked so good on your monitor could turn out like this on the printed page. Ouch. Or like this. I guess I had the flu that day. Or even this. For my cubist period. When you create an ad that looks this good, yeah, there it is, you want it to reproduce looking just as good. So does the newspaper. To make sure that happens, Gannett helped develop industry standards called Specifications for Newsprint Advertising Production, or SNAP. Working in partnership with your creative and production teams, now there's a way to ensure that your ads will print the way you expect them to. Look at it this way. Taking an ad from concept to print is a process. Just one ad has to go through a number of different people and departments before it even gets printed. So if there's something wrong at any stage, the time it takes to fix that problem, if it can be fixed, is critical. With Snap, you'll know what's needed, so I come out that is, your ad comes out looking its best. Let me show you what I mean. It all begins with your computer software. There are settings and defaults, and the settings can make or break your ad. Even if your ad looks great on the monitor, it's the settings that determine how the ad will reproduce in print. Take this ad. Pretty dark, huh? Well, it could be caused by too much ink on a press, but more often, it's the result of an incorrect setting in Photoshop. In the menu bar, there are setting options, and Snap will tell you what's right for the publication. It won't change what you see on your monitor, but it'll sure make a difference in the printed version. Hey, remember this? It wasn't that way on your screen, but every screen is different, so it's critical to check the numbers in the info palette when it comes to neutrals and flesh tones. Numbers don't lie. So how do you know what numbers should be there? Let Snap show you. Because the numbers for a magazine or brochure won't be the same as the numbers for a newspaper. The common problem is DPI, or dots per inch. Your clients don't understand why the picture that looks so great on their website won't work on the printed page. With Snap, you'll know exactly what resolution is needed so your photos won't fall apart when they're printed. In addition to the proper size and resolution, color settings make a huge difference. Websites operate in RGB, or red, green, and blue. Brochures can be printed using specific PMS colors, and magazines use CMYK 4-color process. Newspapers use CMYK as well, but the presses have a smaller range of color than magazines or sheet-fed presses. So a logo with specific PMS colors may look different when it's built with CMYK 4-color. With Snap, you'll learn how to make the adjustments to get the color as close to the original as possible. And it's the newspaper's job to make sure the press has the proper inking and water balance to ensure accurate color too. Newspapers have color limitations not found in magazines. For example, 4-color blacks can result in poor registration, making the image look out of focus. Reversing small type against a solid or using 4-color type that's small, it's dicey too. Snap can offer guidelines to minimize this. The truth is, images may always look better on your monitor. That's because of light. Printed pieces reflect light, monitors use transparent light, but no two monitors are exactly the same. Rely on the numbers for calibration and color management. And while PDFs are making life easier for all of us, Snap will remind you to be sure all the elements of the ad are included. The fonts embedded, the layers flattened, and the settings appropriate for newspaper reproduction. Hey, we're all on the same team with the same goal. We all want me to look great, right? The beauty of Snap is that it gives you the information you need to be sure your ads reproduce as well as possible. It also allows the printers to concentrate on ink coverage and registration. It's important to Gannett to give you the best possible reproduction of your ads. Computers have been amazing at cutting down the time it takes to create an ad, but Once the creative is complete, all the details that make the ad reproduce well affect how it looks in the final printed paper. So, to make me look good, before you submit your ads to the newspaper, look to Snap.